Okay, people. Should this have been done in part 4? Yes. Have I been procrastinating? Absolutely. Do I apologize? Nah. Life has been going on. But we're gonna beat this right here and now. We're gonna do this with the BRELLA, everybody's favorite weapon because it's so useful in battle. Just to make a statement to ourselves. Alright. Now, the umbrella also has a sprinkler, which is just a horrible sub, which I didn't realize before I picked it. But this is possible because it has an ink storm. We can make it rain as its special. And I have a plan to make it to the top of Spire doing only that. Also, I'm gonna do 10 floors at a time. I'll be using my lunch breaks from work to knock out 10 floors at a time, and we are going to absolutely get to the top this time and finish it. Took a little longer than I thought it did, but got to unlock some more lore and some good stuff, and I don't regret the time. This was fun, very casual. And now, let's get this done. I am Mighty Z, and this is going to be our successful run of Splatoon 3 side order. So help me! It will be. Just gotta be careful. I'll tell you about my plan more if the chips come up and it comes to fruition. If it doesn't come to fruition, we'll think of something else. Just gotta be careful. Alright, let's go. So, I doubt any of you don't know how the BRELLA works. Probably a lot better than I do, but you hold it out, you get a little shield, you hold the shield too long, top of the umbrella flies off. I don't think it's that useful, because with the shield gone, you don't really have the defensive thing anymore. Whatever, and plus, with the amount of crowds we're having to fight these gelatones in, I don't really think that shield's gonna be that useful either way, unless there's a chip for that. Who knows? Anyway, it's all gonna be about the ink storm. We just need constant ink storm, constant rain. And it's going to be glorious. Let's do it. Good stuff. First floor is not a bad first one to get. To let you know, I want chips that charge up Pearl Drone, and I really want chips to charge up our special as quickly as possible. And I want that ink to be as damaging as we can possibly get it. So we're not really doing damage with our main weapon so much as using the main weapon as a battery to get endless specials and have the ink have all the damaging little debuffs it can possibly have. So as long as we keep our level turfed, we should be good. Where they walk in our ink and die instantly. We're gonna use like poison ink, which makes the ink extra toxic when they touch it. There is a chip I saw last run called hindrance increase, where anything that slows them down, like toxic mist or your ink or anything, gets an extra damage buff. And these things all stack. It's gonna be glorious. And if we get all those chips on the same thing, the ink will basically be acid, and we won't have to do anything other than keep the ground turned. But we gotta get there. We gotta get there, people. I'm doing these during my lunch breaks to challenge myself to get these floors done in a limited period of time so I don't get back to work late. Run home, knock out 10 floors, run back, and it'll be good. Lunch break is about an hour. I need time to get to and fro work with my bicycle, and like 10 minutes to scarf down my bento, and we'll be fine. But other than that, we should be good. So that leaves us with, let's say, 30 minutes to finish 10 floors. That's not too bad. We got 3 minutes of floor. Shouldn't take that long until we get to, you know, the last 10 floors. Then that'll be real. But let's see what we got. What do we got? It's all about proper choice here. On these first 10 floors, difficulty level doesn't really matter. General ink damage is great, because it's so vague. It's just any kind of ink damage from your weapon or them walking on it does damage. Those are just, I love those vague chips. Those are really good. Though some of the more specific ones that are weapon-specific chips are really good, but I will get into that later. Let's see. I think the sticky ball challenges are my favorite for a couple reasons. One, I like saying sticky balls. Yes, I'm a child. Two, you know what the gelatones go for the sticky ball to try and stop you from getting it in the goal? They're not always trying to kill you, which is great, so there's way less pressure. And when there's multiple balls, their attention is actually separated between the balls and you. So even in harder versions. Not too bad. Plus, you can do cool stuff like that and finish these ones super duper quick. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Next on Mighty Z's palette is going to be... What do we got? Please give me something good. Drone gauge charge isn't bad. There's the poison ink. But let me. Poison ink doesn't come up too much. Let's grab it now. We need at least 2 poison inks for my plan to go well. So let's just knock out 1 now and take out the chance of getting 1 later. Another thing, once you have a build that is good enough and you're fine, just do whatever it takes to finish the spire. Like, just take whatever, use vending machines to skip floors and take whatever the easiest challenge is, because like once you have your build, you don't really care anymore. You're just trying to get to the top, so just get to the top by any means necessary, and you're good. I learned that the hard way. I have been almost to the top a few times, but I kept playing this while sleeping, which was a bad idea. Aw, oh, nice. Good bowling. And we're good. Yeah, the first 20 floors aren't bad. It's those last 10. Ooh, those last 10 get kind of real sometimes. Now, the vending machine will let us skip a floor, which is nice, but we don't get money, and if there's nothing useful in the vending machine, we don't even get a good chip. So, yeah, there's a hindrance damage I was talking about. So, main ink coverage is good. 2. Hold on. See, the problem is we need the hindrance damage and we need the poison ink, but we also need to keep as much of the area turf as possible. Oh, yes, saturation. So, let's build. I love the saturation ones because they give you all the random chips, and sometimes they make you broken, sometimes they don't. By the way, lucky saturation is not super great, but this one is a weapon saturation, so this should be pretty cool. There we go. We need Pearl's Killer well as strong as possible too by the end. Plenty of ways to do that. Pap, 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 pap. BRELLA. I wish they made the BRELLA stronger. I wish there was like a melee attack with the BRELLA. You could poke people or smack them with it like a club. That'd be cool. More people would like it. At least for the swag. Alright. Let's go. Making our way. There we go. This is probably the most unique of the floor designs, because none of the other ones have this like long track like this. The sticky ball one does. There you go. But that's the only one. Like, there are no other long track ones like that. It's always that same floor. They only made the one, unfortunately. Alright. They say the same things on a bunch of the floors. It's all good. Alright. Here we go. These off-marine chips. Okay, how do we want to build this out? Go with the pearl thing. Could make the killer well stronger. Actually, all of these are good. All 3 of these are good. That's good for us. So we really need to just knock out some hard ones first and build what we want to build. Yeah. I feel like if you don't do danger floors, that more appear. And I feel like if you don't do harder floors, eventually they give you no choice. Like, there's a certain amount of hard floors you have to do. And if you knock out some hard ones earlier, sometimes you'll see, like, a normal or an easy pop-up randomly later. It's not guaranteed, though, but, you know. Eventually you will have to do hard floors. You can't just snake your way to the top. It was good. It's all good. Okay, let's knock you out before you become a problem. Okay, looking good. Alright, let's us ink up the floor. No point even chasing them until we have ink on the ground to slow them down. Rain will help tremendously with that. There we go. There's also a chip called Sticky Ink, which slows enemies down in their tracks when they go through your ink, which is perfect for these guys, and pretty much makes this kind of a challenge a joke. We have to catch them ridiculous. Like, look how slow they are now, and we don't really have sticky ink on. Imagine. Imagine. Damn, that sprinkler's useless until we get more poison ink. Alright, he's stuck. He's stuck. Go away. Go away. There we go. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Bro, shoot down. Shoot down. Ah, dang it. Only thing you can't direct Pearl's killer well, so you can't direct her at the most important threat, but it's all good. Still got plenty of lunchtime left. Let's do it. Knock it out. Alright. Next up. Yeah, they're starting to remove the easies already. Let's see. This won't be too bad. Splash damage is great. I had a run where I had grenades of death that just like had ridiculous knockback and damage. Let's see. How about we do this? Need more coverage. Once again, my strategy involves having our ink be as damaging as possible, so we need as much of our ink on the ground as possible. We need coverage to the point that like it doesn't make sense of how much ground's being covered with our shots. We only do one shot and it covers half the field. That's our goal here. Okay, let's get you. All those pickups are nice. I like those chips that give you pickups like armor drops and stuff, but they're unreliable, so I don't like to depend on them unless I get a whole bunch at once. They're like nice bonuses, not something to depend on having. But the ones where you get it to drop little special energy charge up is great because you can have nearly unlimited specials depending on your build. And with us with ink storms, unlimited ink storms would be godly. It'd make it very hard for us to die. Alright, I love one-player splat zones. There we go. Here they come. These little, like, flying ink guys to the left, I hate them with my very being. They're dicks, and they deserve to die in fire. They're so annoying later. Alright, let's knock this out. Boop. There we go. Good stuff. This is gonna be the run, people. I'm telling you. Look at that. There we go. I'm gonna be able to eat slowly for lunch today. It's gonna be good. But I didn't expect much from the first 10 floors anyway. What's important is to get a nice foundation of useful chips early on. Main damage distant, not what we're looking for. Drone gauge charge is always useful. We need to get that up to at least 4 before we're done for my plan to work. Right? Because you want to get Pearl's killer wells to the point where it's basically a laser beam that one-hit KOs everything. And you want to get it obviously as frequently as you're able to get it out, but it's more important that the damage is high than the frequency comes, in my opinion. You want that to come out when you need it, but you want it to do its job effectively. If it does a whole bunch of damage, even if it doesn't come out a lot, it will clear a whole crowd every time, and you'll get it back by the time as the next wave respawns, unless you're on the last 5 floors and you're just kind of screwed then. Last 5 floors suck. It's all good. We got a BRELLA of Doom, and we're gonna be good. Alright. Keep the ground ink to slow him down. We are not doing a good job at that because the BRELLA sucks. Come on, Rain. Do your job. There we go. Nice safety net. I hate those little ink guys who fly around. They fly, so, you know, they're separated from the crowd you're trying to kill. All they do is mess up your ink all over the place. They suck in every single objective. They're always annoying. Ow, flee. Flee! I was talking. That's cool, we have 3 lives, that's all we need. And plus we can buy more lives in the vending machine anyway, so no big deal. We'll be stopping at a mandatory vending machine along the way anyways. We're good. But I would like to save my money as much as possible so I can buy stuff. It's all good. Alright, let's play this out. Here they come. I hate you, Gelatomes. I hate you. Go away. Your monochromatic mayhem will be tolerated no further. No! Oh, we're armor. Ah! I didn't mean to get pushed off. Damn it. I'm being sloppy. All right, let's not be sloppy. This is bad and embarrassing, but it's all good. Let's knock this out right here. There we go. Let's be careful now. It's deceptively annoying. Let's just put some ink there. Our ink slows them down. Not as much as I need it to, but it at least gets them to us in a damaged state so we can kill them far easier. You! Stop inking my turf! Go away! Alright. We're good now. I just wasn't careful. Alright. Vending machine coming up. We'll be fine. Moving on. Got what we needed. It was worth it for the drone charge up. Alright. Next. Get another one. We need to get up to 4. Get up there quickly. Can't do rush attack. Yeah, let's knock another one out. We'll get that 4. We get those 4 on the first 10 floors. That would be super useful. Alright. Once again, I know everybody loves it, but I love that they give you the chip before. Ooh, saturation! What do we got? Ooh. Alright, let's see what kind of build they gave us. Oh, I think we have luckiness. Alright. Let's see what kind of luck we're gonna get. What items pop out of you guys? There we go. Looks like all kinds of items are popping out of them. See, it's not the kind of build I like, but you get to see what it's like. Here is us with essentially a whole bunch of yellow chips, and you'll see it's nice, but it's not that great. I'd much rather charge up our main weapon, Pearl, or our movement speed, if at all possible. No matter what weapon we're using, or our ink recovery. If you get that ink recovery while moving, it's great, because you hardly even need to go to your ink to recharge. It's godly and nice. Alright. Might as well pick up some of these power-ups. Or not. We're done. And we're good. Alright. And here, coming up, floor number 10. And we'll be done and on our way. Let's do it. Which boss will it be? I mean, at this point, I have no choice but to go to this floor. I wish they would tell us what the boss is. Oh, it's this one. I don't know if I've actually shown this one yet. This one is, like, kind of scary. It makes really effed up noises. Let's go. We're doing it. I don't even know how to describe this. Just spinning, screaming, cybernetic cone thing. I hate it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, if its lights get on you, it starts shooting random specials at you. It's really annoying. If you get too close, it drops up a whole bunch of splat bombs. So it's just kind of a monster. Alright, let's start inking. Make it rain. Hopefully that ink will hit some of the screens. Basically, we have to hit all the faces or TV screens on each level to blow it up until there are no levels left. Go away. Go away. Wow, the sprinkler's actually helping. Pearl could actually shoot straight through the cone and take out a TV screen if she would aim right, but it's unreliable, and she gets distracted by nearby enemies, so don't depend on it too much. I want to get close, but if we get too close, it'll also do shockwaves, which is really annoying. I think it's annoying at all ranges, but least annoying at far range. Go away. See, I didn't realize increasing our attack damage was one of the hacks Marina could give you until way too late, so I actually haven't increased my attack power at all. But we'll be fine without it. With this poison ink, sticky ink hindrance strategy, if it all works out in the end. Or we'll just get good and just do it, you know, the hard way with the BRELLA. Oh, those are annoying. Let's get those high ones. Oh yeah, you don't have to hit the bottommost level. You can hit whatever level you can hit. So if you're like a crazy person and doing like a charger run, you can do this top to bottom if you want. This thing sounds like it's in pain, and I hate it. It's very uncomfortable and unsettling. But I guess that's a lot of Splatoon bosses. Weird cybernetic horrors. Charge up, Pearl. Charge up. Let's go, let's go. We need a nice safety ring to escape. Alright. Need to make it right at the right spot. Here we go. Get rid of them and hopefully hit that side. I didn't quite hit it. It's all good though. Alright, let's get back in there. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it. Just be calm and fly. Those missiles don't really have that good tracking. They really only tag you if you're like running on foot. There we go. Pearl, shoot the thing. Not, okay, it's fine. Alright, there we go, that's a shockwave. Need to hit you. I'm gonna wait for it to come around. Let's hide. Okay, we did not hide properly. It's bad. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, yeah, here we go. Another special. We need to go against the spin. Uh-oh. 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 Flee. 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 Alright, we're good. Go away. Go away. Ow. Okay, here we go. Alright. Dang it, now it's spinning. Alright, keep shooting it. Stop. Stop. Dang it. Oh, the little loops chasing is so annoying. Alright, there it is. There it is. With the shockwave. And finally down. There you go, Pearl. You got one. You got the last one. Alright. Dude, I'm not looking to give Taurus in the mouth. I'm thankful for the help. Alright. And another pair of car key. Well, locker keys. Let's do it. Good stuff. Okay. Well, that's 10 floors. And lunch is pretty much over. So I will go eat my bento. And tomorrow on my lunch break, we will knock out another 10 floors. Let's go to the vending machine and hope we get something good and juicy. Let's see. And also refill our lives. Let's see what we get. Something good? Get our lives. The swim speed up ain't bad. Alright. I'm Mighty Xena as always. Be safe, be well, and goodbye.